All right, all these Israelite groups that branched off from like the One West doctrine, right, the One West school. All right, they properly teach like the proper breakdown of the appearance of the Lord. All right, the curses in Deuteronomy. All right, the dietary laws. All right, those basic things. Like if you like not sealed yet, and you're walking down back and forth, and you somehow see one of their lessons on YouTube or like meet them in person, all right, and they say, you know, you got to stop eating pork, or you got to or you have to like keep the Sabbath, all right, like you're an Israelite from like whatever tribe you're from, all right, even though they're wicked, like if they tell you that that's the truth, then you have to abide by that. All right, keep going.
It says, all therefore whatsoever they bid you observe and do not ye after their works.
All right, do not ye after their works. All right, some of these, like a lot of these people, like they've committed adultery. All right, they don't, as far as like the deeper like issues of the scripture, all right, they're not breaking it down properly. All right, they're not telling you about the race riots and famines. All right, they're telling you to try to prosper in America. All right, make as much money. All right, come to this cookout, come to this party. All right, that we're throwing, like burgers and fringes, have fun. All right, let's take our kids out to get ice cream and film it.
For they say and do not. It says, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders. But they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers.
All right, some and like these like even like all these groups like rarely go out on the highways and byways to begin with. Like their leaders, like they're like General Yohana, right, and Nate. Like you barely see them out on the highways and byways. It's like they don't have to. They think that they're on like so much of a high level that they don't even have to go out. All right, as opposed to like the people we learn from. All right, they're out there every week. All right, they might be in the studio, like and they might not show up until like later on. All right, but they're out there like every single week. Just as one example.
For all their works they do for it to be seen of men.
All right, and we've witnessed this, like all right, and if you've seen, all right, mainly like this is something that I've noticed with groups like actually like all of them, like outside of like GMS, like with like GMS, we just keep it simple. We just like get like straight to the point. And of course, like there might be like funny videos, all right, just like pulling out like excerpts like from just like movies or whatever, right, just to like prove a point. All right, but the main thing, it's all about that it's all about that prophecy and about that edification. All right, and like as little fluff as possible. All right.
This is Psalms, man. This is Psalms 23. Psalms 23, verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Yeah, like what we doing, we just preparing a table and presenting the table. Make the and in Habakkuk said make the table plain, right? Make it plain, man. That's what he said, because he said if we keep it simple, if we present a table and we put it right there for the open, we made it plain. Of course, in front of our enemies.
Yeah, we're not selling like deep breakdowns. Like I bet if like someone were to come up like and ask like IUIC like a deep question about like things they don't really cover, like maybe like the doctrine of hell or like something deep, like that'll probably be like a DVD that you gotta buy for like $29.99.
Like the rapture.
Or like something, or it's something like you need to come to one of their classes and pay them at the door or something.
I get you.
All right, so yeah, keep going.
Of course, bro. Now, she just had to say something.
They make broad their phylacteries.
Oh, here's the good part. Actually, repeat that.
They make but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments.
All right, so yeah, what happened? Like the main thing, like he was talking about, is like where are your fringes? And then he was talking about you need to let your light shine. All right, and that's just by like with these like as far as like it's like worldly like terminology, like this person, I even called him that, like this is the type of person that you would call a poser. What a poser is, that's someone that it doesn't really matter like what type of like activity it is, but they put on the appearance of as if like they like participate in a certain like activity, and they're really good at it, they're like an expert at it, but they're really like not on the type of level that they claim to be on. Like this guy, like he was like he had the like the Passover 2016, with all these like it had like an animation of like a drawing of like an Israelite couple, with all the garments, like the shirt had the blue border and the fringes, and he was just like standing all proud, like his wife had like the like her head covered, and like her children, like they were just like putting on the appearance like for everyone, instead of like doing what they're supposed to do and just like kicking knowledge, keeping it simple, talking about like first and foremost like who their people are, edifying their people. They're basically like there's no substance. That's what those wicked Pharisees. It's like basically like look at this garment, or look at this this mitri that gleams in the sunlight and shit.
I didn't know about the different camps, so I actually learned about some of this through other camps. My question is basically, like, I don't watch the OCC, and I don't watch IU,
right.
But when I came to GMS, it's a different sphere. Yeah. So then I got to see it. So I said, look, it's like, see it like that. But my question is, like, I came across this book, like, them other camps, do they even believe in chariots and anything like that? Because I know some of them, GOCC, mermaids, shit like that.
I heard
yeah, there is because that's something that became part of the One West doctrine. They're just not deep. Like one example is HODC. There's a video like I saw 6 years ago of I think it's Barack, like the older guy. Like I don't know if you guys like know who that is. But yeah, he did a video on the chariots. That's the first time I heard about that breakdown about like US. So yeah, they do like some groups, like the main problem is and I forget what that scripture is, like a little leaven at the whole lump. Like they're like these different groups, they teach, they're in agreement with of a few of the things we talk about, but the thing is like they're actually get Revelation 3 and 15. Like they don't believe like 100%. They're not 100% agreement with us, and that's the problem.
It's a word called a persona. The word persona, it derived from the word, it derives from the Latin. It means mask. Basically means the mask. So their persona is that they're high mighty, that they know the scriptures. That's their persona. But their true inner self is they don't know nothing. So they have a persona. Their persona, their public view is, they know some high mighty people. They know the scriptures. They so well dressed. That's their persona. But their inner self is but that's just a mask. They don't want to show the true self. So that's what a persona. They got a false persona. They got a false persona about themselves. Which a lot of these as celebrities is dead inside. Their persona, and to us, oh man, they good as sports, but then the next day they commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? Because they're masks. The persona it comes from masks, in the mask. And the other niggas, they really dead inside. Their persona is, oh, we got everything together.
Yeah, actually hold that. Yeah,
Like,
you have
you know,
Matthew 3:15.
You got it, my bad. I just said Revelation.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Revelation. Yeah.
Like I said, when I asked that question, because I came across this book, it's called like The Great Deception. I had to go on my phone and try to go to what? The Great Deception. It talks about the UFOs in the Bible. It's a book, and they say everything exactly word for word. The apostles teach them. So I think, I'm not for sure, a white man wrote it or who exactly wrote it. But you can find it on the internet. Download it. It's a PDF. It's on the first page. They talk about missiles. They talk about the chariots. They talk about all of it. So I mean, it just amazed me. And then, like I said, I have watched other groups, but I just gravitated towards GMS. I mean, that's one spirit. And I've heard some of the other doctrines, like SCG, OCC, they preaching mermaids and all that. They was GMS dude in Holland. He basically battled with the dude over the comic book, you know what I'm saying? Because the doctrine, they believe in mermaids, but they didn't believe in giants like that. You know what I mean? Just crazy shit. And then, like I said, you can just see that on Nate.
Yeah, their persona is murdered, like it's his face, but they know they're dead inside. You know, their persona is just they got it all. You know, that's just a mask. Because if you uncover that mask, they don't know anything.
Revelation chapter 3 verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would rather thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
All right, so that's basically. All right. Another thing is like as far as like all I'm gonna focus on like IUIC, all right, because they're pretty much like they're one of the most like arrogant that's a vibration I get. They're like more like arrogant than humble. Like there's like I don't see like any humility, or just like talking about like that incident like this is what a real Hebrew Israelite looks like. And then this dude comes up like from like one of their grunts just comes up like trying to like mean mug us and all that. All right, and then but then like they're like half in the world. They're not like they're somewhat like doing the work, all right, but they're not 100%. They're on like we want the kingdom now. All right, they don't know whether they want the kingdom or the world. All right, but so the Lord, that's the reason why the Lord's not dealing with you.
Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked.
Yeah, I'm gonna break that down. Yeah, because yeah, they don't have that. That's why they don't have that proper understanding. Are they like they have like all this they have all this like money coming in. Or they're able to like just take like road trips like from here to there, like just like post up here and there, like go to all these like different countries and all that. All right, and they think that they're just like prospering. All right, but that's not. All right, that's and then they try to like say that like that's why the Lord's dealing with us. All right, out of Yahushai's own mouth, like that's not the case. All right, and all right, yeah, keep going. Just like one more.
I counsel thee to buy of me gold, tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
All right, so like if but then like there's also the case of like out of all these like other groups, they're like there's a probability of there's members of the elect, all right, that haven't been sealed yet. All right, and if they're the elect, right, they're going to take that. If they take that advice that the Yahushua gave them, all right, as far as like that's basically like him telling you like or you need to get right before you're destroyed. All right, so if they're of the elect, all right, then they're going to repent. They're going to be forgiven. They're going to come into the fold. All right, and they're going to have faith and do the works properly.
Hold on one second.